Hello, my name is Graham Want, and today I would like to talk to you about a free, simple, digital golf scorecard web application that I've created. If you cannot access the internet from your golf course, then there's an Android app available that runs without the need for the internet. This can be found at the Google Play Store, a link below. The web app can also work in conjunction with a server-side application, if your golf club is prepared to use it. I'll leave all links in the description below. Both the client app and the server-side app are very simple and easy to use. Neither capture any private personal information. There is no GPS feature, which seems a must for golfers today. There is no online access to course scorecards. You have to manually input the scorecard specs into your Android app or web app. However, once imported, they are saved for future use. One thing that this app does is that it automatically adjusts the handicap of all your team players after each round once they have completed 3 rounds. On the left there is a screenshot of the client and the use, and on the right is a screenshot of what you might see on the big screen in your golf club. Now let's start by having a look at the client. To start with, let's just have a look at the menus up here, and you can see under the file button we've got the export courses. We can import a course if we want. We can import a player pool. We can delete a course card, and we can restore the last incompleted round. Like should the browser go down or the app go down, or for some reason your cell phone fail or whatever, you can restart from your last completed hole on the last card that you've been filling out. Under Tools, build the course cards, something you're going to have to do. You can do a course card inquiry, which allows you to update a course card. And in the help area, we've got the about, which is normal, tell you about the product. You can check for updates, or you can go to the club edition. Right. You need to create 2 things before you can use this product. That is the player pool and the course card that you're going to use, or course cards if you've got a number of courses. So to start creating the pool, you just type the name in here, enter the handicap of the person. In this case we'll say 12 for Fred, and let's add John, shall we? John, and we give him a handicap. He's got a handicap of 8. You do that, just build up your pool of players, which should be 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 players, whatever. And then you'd save the pool. But I've already got a pool saved, which we'll come to a bit later on. So now we'll go and build a course card. Now with the course card, you need to give it a name. It could be the colour, it could be the course name. In this case, I'll just give it blue. If your golf club is using the club edition, you can put the club ID in here and the member ID if you wish to as well. But if your club is not using the club edition, there's no point in using those 2 fields. However, these 2 fields here must be completed: the course rating, the slope, and of course the par for each hole, and the index value or handicap value for each hole. When you've completed all that, down the bottom a submit button will appear, and you'll just click on that. Just close that down. Right, so as I said, I've got a save pool, so let's just load that in now and see what it looks like. Okay, so today I'm going to choose the 4 players who I'm playing with today, so I'll choose Yuri first. It says I've got a course there. Which one do you want to use? I'm going to use the Carterton course today, so I'll click on Use. The scoring method today is going to be stroke, so just check that. And now I'll complete adding my other 4 players for today. At this point, if you wish to, you can also change the hole that you're starting from. By default it's 1, but you could change that to whatever number you like. Today I'll just leave it at 1 and click on Start Round. Now, this would normally be the guy who has the cell phone, but it may be a 5th person who's doing the marking for you today. You just type their name in here. For example, type in Fred if you want to. Okay, In my case, I'll just choose myself today as I've got the cell phone in hand. Click OK, and we're away. And now we start entering the scores hole after hole. So I've got a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 6. You just keep entering those scores as you go hole by hole around the course. As you can see, we've now completed 17 holes. Now after any hole, you can click on the top button, and that'll give you a summary of where you are at that point in the game. As you can see, we've done 17 holes here. There's our strokes, and there's our net value after the handicap's been applied. And just click on back again and carry on with your game. So let's just complete the last hole here, which is the 18th. And we've got a 6 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7. And we click on enter. And it's come up and told us now the round has been. So we've now completed our game, and there's our scorecard there. So I'll just go back here. And what I'm going to do now is look at the club edition and see how you might use that. So we'll just say start again here. So clear all this stuff out from my previous game. I'll go to help, and I'll go to. Okay, here we are on the login page. And one of the first things your club must do to use the club edition is to register. So let's just do that now. The first thing I need to do is to enter an email address, and this must be a valid email address because this is where an activation code is going to be sent to. Enter the club name, the club ID, a password for the user ID, select the country that you're in, and if you're in the USA, also select the state. Review the terms and conditions, accept them, then click on register. At that point, email will be sent to you, and there'll be a hot link in the email which you'll click on, which will be the activation code, and then your club will be activated. Let's just go back to the home position again. Something else you may have noticed is this little area here. Yes, everybody can log on as a guest onto the system. If you're a guest, you're able to view what's happening out on the fairway for your club. Now to do that, you've got to type in the word guest as the ID, and in the password position you enter the club ID itself and click on submit. And voila, there we are. This is the Masterton Golf Club, and as you can see, there are two teams out there on the fairway now. One's playing a stroke game, one's playing a Stableford game, and they're currently played 2 holes each. Now this can come up on a cell phone, a tablet, or a PC screen, doesn't matter. The screen will alter accordingly. Let's log out of that. Right, we're now back at the login page. Let's now type in our email address now. Now we've got 3 options. We can display the course activity out there. We can enter some club member IDs into the database, or we can change a password. You can also click on the About page here. So this will tell you something more about the app and how it works. Let's just go back now to our options screen, and we'll click on Display to see what's going out on the course. So there it is, and as you can see there are 6 teams out there playing at the moment. They started at various times, and you'll notice that they're all playing different types of games. Most of them are playing stroke, but there's one over here playing Stableford. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen and you've understood what I've been talking about. And yeah, get in there and give it a go. Thanks for listening. Bye.